I am now writing the idea of God's wealth and abundance into my subconscious mind. God is the source of my supply. God is the light principle within me which gives me life. All my needs are met at every moment of time and point of space. God's wealth flows freely, joyously, and ceaselessly into my experience. I give thanks for God's abundant riches forever circulating into my life. My needs, wants, and desires are given to me by God's divine idea. I accept God's abundance in divine order with divine love. I live in the joyous expectancy of the best. Invariably, the best comes to me. Likewise, the best comes from me. As I contemplate promotion, success, achievement, illumination, and inspiration, the Spirit of the Almighty is moving on my behalf now. The Spirit of the Almighty is compelling me to express opulence and abundance. The Infinite One is opening new doors. My subconscious mind is accepting the truth of God's infinite wisdom and grace. Just as the body moves as moved upon, so the mind acts as acted upon. My conscious mind is now quiet and receptive, so that the subconscious wisdom can rise to the surface as I am receiving divine solutions. Impressing these truths into my subconscious mind unlocks a world of wonder. My subconscious mind interacts with the divine power which gives me all of my life. God is the provider of my gifts and talents. My gifts and talents have been given to me with guidance, directing me toward right action, beauty, love, peace, abundance, and security. God's ideas unfold within me as harmony, health, peace, and joy. My gifts are keys that unlock God's ideas, which bless humanity in countless ways. I am now writing into my subconscious mind the idea of God's wealth. God is the source of my supply, and all my needs are met at every moment of time and point of space. God's wealth flows freely, joyously, and ceaselessly into my experience, and I give thanks for God's riches forever circulating in my experience. Thank you, Father, God, for this wonderful day. It is God's day. It is filled with joy, peace, happiness, and success. I look forward with happy expectancy to this day. The wisdom and inspiration of the Almighty will govern me during the entire day. The infinite intelligence is my partner, guiding me to right action, beauty, love, peace, abundance, and security. Everything I do will turn out in a wonderful way. I believe that infinite intelligence is guiding me, and divine love fills my soul. I know infinite intelligence watches over me daily and continually, at all times, everywhere. I let go, and I'm open to let go. I'm open to receive. I am poised, serene, and calm. I know that God is in action in all phases of my life. Divine law and order reign supreme in my life. I imagine my words imprinting from conscious mind to subconscious mind, linking the higher self to grow seeds of God's riches. God's healing intelligence is healing me now, and I lovingly affirm with praise and thanks. These truths are sinking into my subconscious mind. I picture them going from my conscious to subconscious like seeds I'm depositing into fertile soil. I know that I create my own destiny. My faith is in the infinite being which created all things. My faith in God is my protection and my source. My faith in God is my protection and the source of my good fortune. My faith in God is my protection and the source of my good fortune. My faith in God is my protection and is the source of my good fortune. This means a constant abiding faith in all things good. I live in joyous expectancy of the best, and only the best comes to me. I know the harvest I will reap because all my thoughts are God's thoughts, and the power of God is in my thoughts of good. My thoughts are seeds of goodness, truth, beauty, and abundance. I now place my thoughts of love, peace, joy, success, abundance, security, and goodwill in the garden of my mind. I place these thoughts in the garden of my mind, and my mind is God's garden. The glory and beauty of God is being expressed throughout my life. I know my garden is yielding an abundant harvest. From this moment forward, I express life, love, and truth. I am radiantly happy and prosperous in all of my ways. God multiplies my good exceedingly. My body and all of its elements were divinely created by the same infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It created me, it knows how to heal me. Its wisdom fashioned all my organs, tissues, muscles, bones, and joints. The healing presence within me is now transforming every cell of my being, making me whole and perfect. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place at this time. The healing works of the creative intelligence in me is wonderful and miraculous. I choose happiness today. I choose success today. I choose right action today. I choose love and goodwill for all today. I choose peace today. I am pouring life, love, and interest into my thoughts and words. I give thanks for all of my blessings. I give thanks for my gifts. I pray for peace, happiness, and prosperity for all my family, friends, associates, and acquaintances. I wish peace, happiness, and prosperity for all people everywhere. On the wings of imagination and faith, my desires materialize as answered prayers. I feel my desires coming to pass. Infinite intelligence responds to me as I humbly call upon it with faith and confidence. I like money. I use money wisely, constructively, and judiciously. I release and use money with joy, and it returns to me multiplied. Money is circulating freely in my life. I am economically healthy. I look at money like the tide. The ebb and the flow of the tide is constant. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind, and it is my right to be rich and happy and successful. Money flows to me freely, copiously, and endlessly. I am forever conscious of my worth. I give my talents freely because my talents are God's gifts to bless humanity. I give of my talents freely because my talents are God's gifts to bless humanity. I am wonderfully blessed financially. Life is marvelous. I love sharing my talents and gifts, and I receive the rewards graciously. I love sharing my talents and gifts, and I receive the rewards graciously. God is my instant and everlasting supply. God is my instant and everlasting supply. This bill is paid in divine order. God is my instant and everlasting supply. God is meeting my needs right now. My subconscious mind is being conditioned for wealth. My subconscious mind is drawing in divine wealth. I am constantly affirming, feeling, and believing that God multiplies my good exceedingly. I think and dwell on my blessings. If I get tempted to think of lack, if ideas of financial limitation enter the mind, then those concepts of hard times and financial problems are replaced with infinite examples of divine riches and prosperous thoughts. Divine riches are everywhere. The feeling of wealth produces more wealth. Just as one seed can reproduce an abundant multitude of seeds, I am tapping into the same power which produces a forest of trees effortlessly. I am tapping into the same power which provides for all life on earth. I am one with the divine plan of infinite intelligence, and all my needs, wants, and desires are supplied in divine order. All of my needs, wants, and desires are supplied in divine order. I am one with the divine plan of infinite intelligence, and all of my needs, wants, and desires are supplied in divine order.